if the Democrats control the House?
Sure. Well, I think it might be in the General Assembly or the House and Senate. But the Redistricting Commission constitutional amendment passed last year. We have a complicated process by which to change the Constitution. You have to pass it twice by the General Assembly with an election in between, meaning this year's election, and only then is it sent to the voters for their approval. The commission that was approved that we'll be considering again this year is not my ideal, but it's a step forward. What the commission is a bipartisan commission that would have equal numbers of Republicans and Democrats, and then an equal number of citizens who unfortunately will be nominated by the Republicans and the Democrats, but selected by judges. And the net result is that Republicans would, if they were in control, wouldn't be able to kind of force a redistricting plan on the Democrats, or Democrats, if we're in control, can't force a redistricting plan on the Republicans. And further, the citizens would be able to kind of be a veto power on the politicians. Not my ideal solution to an independent redistricting commission, but a big step forward for fairness. And I do think it will pass if Democrats are in control.
Mr. Hayden, please.
Could you repeat the question? I'm sorry, I got lost.
Okay. Will you support the creation of a redistricting commission to draw district voting lines? And will a redistricting commission pass if in the General Assembly if the Democrats win? What can you do?
Well, if the Democrats win, God help us. As far as redistricting goes, if it's a bipartisan commission, if it's something that can, reasonably work and everybody gets satisfied and don't get caught up and tied up in the appellate court, Supreme Court for 10 years, I think that could work. If we reach across the aisle and work with each other on that. I don't think that the Republican plan that we had in place was advantageous to anybody. I think it was well thought out, and I think that the decision that came down was flawed. I might have a little bias on that. But I do think that redistricting is important. I think it's important to have a balanced electorate, and I think it's important to have candidates from both sides in a lot of elections, which we don't have in certain parts of Virginia right now. And I think we need to engage in this public discourse. So I think that's very important, and redistricting is important. And I think it has to be fair and balanced, and if you do it in a fair and balanced way, I support it.
Thank you. Mr. Krizek?
Yeah, you're right, Richard. We need to have both parties running in every single district around the country, around the state, and that's important for the people to have a choice. I was a conferee on the constitutional amendment that passed, and the way, as Senator Ebbin started to mention, the way that the constitutional amendment process works, it's the only time there's actually a referendum. In California, you have these Proposition 1, Proposition 21, things like, we don't do that in Virginia. So if you're writing to me about doing that, please stop, because I do get some constituents to say, what about a referendum? But really, the constitutional amendment process, it has to pass the General Assembly twice. And it has to pass with an election between. So it passed this last time, it's gonna, and hopefully, and I do believe it will pass again. It was 85 to 15 last time in the House, and I think it passed the Senate pretty overwhelmingly too. As long as there's nothing changed in the language, and I believe that will be the case, and we will pass it, and that will take care of getting rid of gerrymandering. You should be able to pick your elected official. We should not be able to pick where you are voters, and that's only fair. And I think that's the way democracy works best. So I do think it will pass, and I'm going to work my hardest to make sure it does.
Thank you. The next question is first answered by Mr. Hayden.